Do you ever feel a little nervous going on a sexy trip with your woman because you're not sure if you guys are gonna have sex or not? I'm Stephanie, your sexologist and sex coach for men. I want to share a story of a client of mine because this is a story that I'm sure a lot of you will resonate with. I've had many clients tell pretty much this exact story. It's the trip, right? You plan a trip and your sex life is in that place where like maybe you're starting to have sex again, or at least you're still having sex just a little bit. But this trip is definitely the time when you would have sex if you're gonna have it. It's gonna be on this trip, right? And that means if you don't have it on this trip, then things are probably worse than you thought. So right away, there's like this pressure you put on yourself and your partner and your relationship and the whole trip. What if she gets anxious? What if she turns away from me? What if she is just makes excuses every night? What if she blames it on the food? Like we just ate, there's a full meal. What if should I plan to do it before dinner and make sure I ask her before dinner? How should I ask her so that it matches with our plans in the afternoon? You start going fucking crazy because you're just trying to have sex. I get that if your relationship is in this place where you can't really trust that and you guys haven't built comfortability around your sex life yet or again, it could be a tricky dynamic to navigate. When you go into this pressure state mentally, what you're doing is you start acting weird around your woman because you're putting pressure on yourself and the whole situation. So you may come across like tense and maybe a little awkward, and maybe even starting conversations with her so how are you feeling about the trip? Right? And you have this weird tension in your voice because that's how you're feeling about the trip. She's not even aware of this, but her body's just taking in your tension and your energy. And it creates this weird dynamic. So what I said to my client, things have been so great between you and your wife recently. You don't even have any reason to get stressed over what to expect on this trip. And he goes to me, well, I just really want to talk about it with her. I want to at least mention sex before we go. And I was like, well, how do you want to mention it? What do you think would be a good way to mention it? And he said, I think telling her it's okay if you get anxious and it's okay if we don't go there, but I would really like blah, blah, blah. That's a fear-based conversation starter because she's not even anxious right now. So I said, instead, I want you to get excited for this trip. What's exciting about it? And then we started talking about what's exciting and what's going to be at this place. Really excited to go and to be with her. And I said, okay, well, what if you took that energy and you brought that energy to her? What do you think the conversation would be about? And he was like, probably just looking forward to the trip, getting excited about the trip, right? And I said, okay, so let's make the conversation about getting excited about the trip, because to build anticipation and excitement for the trip instead of having to tiptoe around asking questions if she's ready to be intimate and not very confidently telling her you want to be intimate, that's really not going to do you any favors. Let's do you both a favor and just get excited. And put you both in that state where you can get pumped for what you're gonna do and what you're gonna experience, and just being together is gonna be so fun. And you could even say something to her oh, no matter what we do, we're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be so relaxing. We deserve this. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. And I told him, use your language, use that tone where you get most excited and into whatever you're into, but make it about the trip and share that with her. Come from that place. Because then you'll be in a place of confidence and ease and relaxation. You'll probably smile more during the conversation. She's going to get excited more in that conversation. She might smile. So now you're building this positive association to this trip. And as before, it used to be, oh man, I hope this happens. And let me ask her if this could potentially happen. Now instead, it's just, how can we get excited about this trip and get excited together so we're actually looking forward to it and setting ourselves up for relaxation and fun and just being together. Totally different energy, and it turns into a completely different conversation because now it's not coming from fear, it's coming from the vision of how he actually wants the experience to go. And if we can come more from vision in our conversations when times are tough, how do we want it to go? Speak through that lens, right? Don't speak through how you don't want it to go, because that almost never works out. It really doesn't. If I reflect, I did a mini reflection about this recently in my own relationship. And when I'm addressing a topic from the place of fear or insecurity, it almost never goes how I want it to go. And it almost always leads me to feeling awkward or me and my boyfriend more disconnected, and then we have to work our way back, and it's just extra work. So yeah, that was really helpful for him, and I hope it's helpful for you. It's helpful for me. It's helpful for everybody. If you haven't yet checked out my free tool called Text Her, definitely check it out. It's in the description of this episode. This isn't about texting all day. It's just about what can I tell her right now to connect with her during a crazy day, just to let her know I appreciate her, I'm thinking of her. Try it out. I think you'll like it. Super simple to use, and I will see you in the next video.